Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. Last time, a lot of stuff happened. So because I am very lazy, and I had kind of already tried to break up the previous part into two and did an intro for that, I'm just going to go ahead and use that intro here. Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. Last time, we started the final chapter, I believe, of the game. And we were enjoying a nice little Grand Prix between all these little, like, superheroes and stuff. And it was down to, like, the Nickel Samurai and the Jamming Ninja. And, yeah, the dude playing the Jamming Ninja was found dead. And the dude playing the Nickel Samurai is the prime suspect, and we were kind of forced to defend him, get him completely acquitted, because apparently he's being set up, as told to us by somebody who kidnapped Maya, and is forcing us to defend the dude in exchange for giving Maya back. So yeah, a lot of stuff happened. And then after all that, we met with Matt, and now we are going to defend him, and he is not the killer, because we asked him. He said he didn't do it, and no psyche lock showed up, so he ain't hiding nothing from us, regarding that at least. Anyway, let's go. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Matt Ungard as our client, and we know that he didn't do it, which is very important. So now what should we do? Well, the trial is tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Ungard's innocence. We have to find the real killer. Okay, then let's start looking. See, the fact that one chance was highlighted, and that they keep stressing this, I'm a little worried. But, so does this mean this is going to be like a jam-packed investigation? And it's going to be like maybe a 3 or 4 part trial? Could be. Anyway, let's move out to the hotel lobby. Why not? We got people we need to talk to. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without... Good morning. Hold on, it's you. What is going on around here? I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? It's a bad rerun is what this is. Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds. It's not entirely. I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why, oh why do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? It's always been that way. Ever since I was a little girl in school, the class captain was fine until the day it was my turn to clean cages. This kid are only Queen Reaper, I swear. Whatever your name and evil die, okay. Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. Don't push me, boy. Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast. Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower? Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants. Can you please stop threatening me with your gun? My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. And only recently did I finally find a star that makes my heart go butt-up again. I don't know what to say. I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always ends up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's going to get away with saying anything bad about my wine. But I haven't said anything. Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway. Huh? What woman? That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be, and why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. When I was a young man, I was so beautiful even the flowers of field blush, but despite this, I press flowers on red stars and beautiful poems are... Pearls, are you thirsty? A little. Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something. But thank you very much. Hey, are you paying attention, youngins, today? I guess Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lotta. I'm still gonna ask what happened. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder. I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready. Getting ready? For what? The show, of course. Well, at the press conference afterwards. Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference. Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. Ah, I see. But if you're talking about what I saw, then that's different. I saw it very clearly. What? I saw the most important moment of the night. What did you witness? The most important moment? You don't mean... Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids today. Please tell me, what did you see? You... A forelock? Okay, alright. Starting off with a forelock. The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder is it? Please, don't stray on another tangent, please. If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present. You. Alright, then. A forelock. Yikes. Okay, that's going to be a tough one. Just starting right off with a 4. Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens. I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere. That is a deep sense I wasn't expecting from an 8-year-old, but okay. Well, gotta roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. Let's move. There ain't nothing here. The hallway, why not? Let's investigate the dressing rooms. Hey, you're here. Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta. Hey, Mr. Cop fella, the thief showed his face. What? Arrest him, put him on trial, find him guilty, give him the death penalty. What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright? Looked here and there and up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep? What are you looking for? My camera. C-A-M-E-R-A. It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera. Your camera? Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime. And looky here you are. Yep, here I am. Faced with a lot of trouble. Sensible chuckle. Huh? Alright, fine. Let's talk. So you lost your camera. It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in the store and it's $1,600 brand new. Huh? But didn't you say you just bought it for $700? Had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. I made this itty bitty scratch on it and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me his talking to and was real mean about it too. He done made me cry at that. When did you lose your camera? Last night, after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie. Lotta, what'd you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything from my big scoop. I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. Lotta's camera! Received from Lotta! Okay. Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder. Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was here until around the time Mr. Ungar was arrested. What were you doing here? You sure you want a school you sure you want a school city, boy? Whenever Lotta Hart goes, there is a story to be found, a big scoop to be had. A big scoop? I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Reckon, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. I wonder what scoop she was after this time. Although, I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So, maybe I wasn't here the entire time. Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop? Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. Oh, that you were here. It wasn't. Whatever. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it that you would hang... Oh my god. What kind of story was it that you would hang around here? Really? Oh, it's a 2 lock. Okay, that one won't be hard. Oops. Sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know. Not again. Why does everyone here have something to hide? Adding words. Why does everyone have something to hide? Okay. We've been stopped, haven't we? Haha. Yeah. Take that, Mr. Lawyer. I'm glad someone around here is happy. Miss Lotta and your eye roll smile. Okay, 2 secrets. 2 secrets. 2 secrets. Might I have enough to take her out? Big scoop. She wouldn't have known about the press conference. Oh yeah, maybe it was the press conference with the whole, you know, confess thing. I might have enough. Juan Corda's room. So that's the scene of the murder, I reckon. I thought something had gone on that night, but I didn't never think it was a murder. Piece of paper says Matt Ungard. So Mr. Ungard was here during his break, right? That's what he claims. The crime scene. If you wanted to get to Mr. Corda's room, you would have had to pass through this hallway. Can I enter? Yes. Alright. I'm gonna wait before I try to break a lot of psyche locks. Anyway, let's check out this room. Where are we? We're in Mr. Matt Ungard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? Oh. Well, that was not a good voice for you. You're Mr. Ungard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How'd you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. Wow. It's simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Ungard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here one stop in your mad dash to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either. It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick. I am Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. Alright. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. Alright, Adrian Andrews, a new person. Okay then, I guess we don't have your profile. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that is correct. Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Ungard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Ungard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Corda. And that's when you found his body, isn't it? You really held strong through everything. Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. There were ellipses there. So, about you and... Stop right there. Don't expect me to believe you have been talking to me without knowing how we relate. Sorry. I have no idea why Mr. Ungard chose you as his lawyer. Why does she have to go and say something like that? Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright? I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Ungard's manager. His manager? Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Corda, have one? No, he did not. He didn't? Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this, honestly. You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya. Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? Why is it just bribing her with juice about everything? Then again, I mean, you can kind of do that with children, you know. Like, just promise a child juice and they'll just be like, okay, I'll shut up, I'll behave, I'll do whatever. Seriously. Oh, wait, no, what am I presenting to you? Wait. Oh, there you go. Okay, now I got you there. 23, Ungar's manager, an intelligent woman who seems to have it all together. Suspicious. Alright, let's examine. It's probably Mr. Ungar's suitcase. For someone who is only going to be here for the award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here. Stars really are different from us, aren't they? Okay. That's the bedroom over there. That's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here. Looks like dishes left over from dinner. A dinner for 2 at that. I'm sure they're Mr. Ungard and Miss Andrews' plates. Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? Is that gonna be important again? There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here. I think that jacket-looking thing is called a happy. Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled. Is this all gonna give me the same? Oh, yep. You can never be too careful. You gotta check all this. Oh, there's a giant bone sitting on the plate. I don't really like meat. Get out of my sight. There's something weird about this plate. Just wish I could put my finger on what it is. What? Is this gonna be important again? Like, what? Weird about this plate. Alrighty then. Wait. No. Okay. Anything I could theoretically present to you to get more info? Might as well. Did you know the victim, Mr. Corida? Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place after all. Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai? Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most uninteresting things. If either one of them weren't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. I've got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Corida was killed. I asked to become Mr. Ungard's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition. Mr. Ungard does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing as he's told. He's always saying my manager, right, Mr. Nick? She is very suspicious. She is very suspicious. Do you have any ideas? As to? As to why Mr. Corida was murdered. Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job. So, do you have any ideas? Really? Okay, so we got 2 4-locks. I am just... Whoo, child. Okay, 2 4-locks. 1 for Old Bag, 1 for Adrian Andrews. And a 2-lock for Maya. Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation. Is it a psyche lock, Mr. Nick? Yes. There's getting to be more and more of these lately. Alright then, I'm just gonna be taking my leave. I am not going to be talking to you, because we got one more room to check out. That's a lot of bears. Mr. Nick, where are we? We're in Mr. Juan Corrida's room, Pearls. Mr. Corrida? The victim. Which makes this the crime scene, too. Oh, it's you. So, what's happened? Kidnapper. Has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Ungard's acquittal. You know, okay, pal? Hanging in there. Just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm going to help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know. But you've got to keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy. Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you. Haha, don't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good. Mr. Nick, I got a map. That's great, Pearls. But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says. And that's why you should have given it to me. Alright, well then, let's take a look at that map. This is the most basic of basic maps I have ever seen. Alright then. Let's talk. Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically, final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the scene of the crime should tell you, pal. The scene of the crime? Yeah, here's a picture. I swear to God, I could. It took me a minute to notice that knife because I thought that was just his armor. All right, there's a knife in his chest. Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. So he was stabbed to death. They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There were fingerprints on the knife? Yeah, and it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Ungard's prints, pal. It's bad, real bad. Okay. Why is Mr. Ungard arrested? Because we had evidence on him. Evidence? Looks like the victim, Juan Corrida, really put up a big fight. Oh, there's more to this room, okay. Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell. There are signs of a struggle everywhere. Well, yeah, during the fight, his button came off. Mr. Ungard says something about a button. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got caught in his Hakama. That's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. Witness? Who is it? That lady, Miss Oldbag. But she was so calm the previous night, though. Please, anyone but her. The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's something at the crime scene that was a little off. Something that was a little off? As in, that's for you to figure out, pal. Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick. Alright, let's examine, because there is a lot to take in here. There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator. The carrot juice bottle and the tomato juice bottle are both empty. Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut. Oh, here's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too. Okay, something is afoot. Maybe red was his favorite color? Shenanigans are afoot. And that looks like the bear from Bear in the Big Blue House. Yeah, I remember that show. Wow, there are a lot of bears. Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models, It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have? There's even a few in the trash can. Yeah, get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears. Poor teddies. It's hard to bear with all these problems. Growl. Why are we having flashbacks to Mo? I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Okay, that was uncalled for. And that counted as the refrigerator? Alright. And that's just going to be the generic bear stuff. Yep. Alright. Suitcase. It's a suitcase. There are so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator. Do All-Stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Corrida? It's so messy here. Burroughs really likes things neat and tidy, I take it. There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are. Pretty, please. Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist. I know what a watch is. Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. I think Maya would know what a watch was, too. Wow, you have no faith in her intelligence. Yikes. Wow, even on the beds? So that's a bed, right? Yep, it's big, but it's a bed. Mr. Nick, it's so soft. Big beds must be a rarity for her. It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it. Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much. Get out of my sight. There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from. But doesn't it seem weird? What seems weird? I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor. She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere. Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright? This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable. That's strange. The guitar is not here. Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show? But Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Jammin' Ninja's signature item. That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on top of the lid. Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it? Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Corda fought his assailant. What's this glass fragment from? A flower vase, maybe. There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are. You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick? Okay, can't examine these chairs for some reason. Looks like Mr. Corda had dinner last night. This bottle, it's tomato juice. We had a lot of food at the award show last night. But I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. Alright, well that's tomato juice. I don't know why I thought that was ketchup. I mean, both are made with tomatoes, but still. It looks like Mr. Corda had dinner last night. No, oh. Alright, well I thought you would say something about the plate. Huh. Maybe I can present this to get a little info out of him? So about this wine glass. Ah, so you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe. No, actually Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pearls noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So, does that mean Miss Von Karma's coming here? Yeah, she's coming. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. I think it'd be best if you would bump into her here. You can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000 meter dash. Oh no. What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick? I've heard this sound somewhere before. It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? Whenever I hear that sound, for some reason she pops out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that did happen the last time. So, sorry, gotta make myself scarce. Later, pal. Ow! At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright. It'd be too much to ask for you to be nice to me for a change. So, you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you. Ow. Hey, don't you dare run away, Scruffy McTrenchcoat. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Detective, come over here for a second. Yikes. I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment. He was so scared he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine. Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you? What? Come, scruff face. The investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor. Ow. What did she throw at me? What is this? Well, I guess this means I gotta get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? If you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. But what did she just give me? Oh. Wait, is this it on the table? Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper? It's called an autograph. Autograph? It's got Mr. Corda's name written on it, so it's his autograph. I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this. Special way of writing called cursive. Look here, see how it says, "To my dearest Wendy" in more normal letters here? This sloppy, unreadable writing, it's crazy and cruel to give this to someone. Pearl gets it. Pearl gets it. Cursive is a waste of time. Hold on. Freaking teachers in grade school telling us, like, oh yeah, you're going to use this all the time in high school and college. And then when you get to high school and college, the teachers are like, y'all asses better not write this shit in cursive. Otherwise, we'll just say we can't read it and fail you. You better write in print so we can read this. You only really need cursive for your signature. And even then, it's like just dumb. Just do your initials. That's it. That's all you need. Like, oh, special signature to, do your own identity and whatnot. Screw all that. Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. Wendy Oldbag. An autograph for Wendy. Okay. That might be usable. Okay then, so, I'm gonna go ahead and stop for now. Because I'm kind of at a bit of a loss on what to do now. I guess I could see maybe if I do have what I need to break a lot of psyche locks. Because it's her with 2, Wendy with 4, and Adrian with 4. And something is changing out here. Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you? Ah, Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. Alright, well, I guess we also have him to talk to next time as well. So, cool. I was about to say, like, I guess I have no choice but to go back to the precinct or go to the precinct for the first time and talk to Gumshoe, but I guess not. So yeah, next time we're going to do some more investigating and maybe break a psyche lock or two. We'll see. So, thanks for watching, have a great day, and see you next time for some more Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. Goodbye. And yeah, I still have, like, no clue what could be happening. Like, I don't even have any, like, hypotheses or theories yet. But Adrian does seem really suspicious. And then this whole The Killer thing, I don't even know what to believe anymore. But yeah, see you all next time. Goodbye.